hoping I got the right scene. Looks like it. Okay, good, good, good. Tell me how the mic is. It's a completely different setup. And
It's black. JP underscore Sunset Woodworking said, hey at Plainy Old Woodworking.
oh geez,
Cat
that
underscore Ellie underscore Stakay said, and Fluffy.
I didn't realize it didn't even.
JP underscore Sunset Woodworking said, cat.
Let's see if I can get it to actually.
Cat underscore Ellie underscore Stakay said, OMG JP.
There we go. I didn't realize. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, it is black and fluffy, but.
JP underscore Sunset Woodworking said, cat where you been?
Nope, that was fine. So it's. Oh, Jesus. Now I understand the problem.
Cat underscore Ellie underscore Stakay said, there was a red dot A and D. Well, you know.
Thank you for following me and then getting lost on the. That explains a lot.
JP underscore Sunset Woodworking said, explains a lot.
All right, so yeah, I've got a new attachment for my H5, and I thought maybe on the ones where I'm
at Plainy Old Woodworking.
doing pretty good, JP, and I thought the ones where I'm actually at like this little desk, it'd be better to have like just a what is it called? Shotgun mic at my mouth instead, because I'm not moving all that much.
Also HNY and all that.
So
I
now
assume we are now all in 2023.
I suppose so. For those, not, well, it's not gonna. This is my newest little tool. It's a,
Loki underscore
it's a pad knife.
Cloud, 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 cloud.
Hey, Loki. Hey, Loki.
Loki underscore Sunset Woodworking said.
That's fine.
Need to lurk, be back soon.
So basically, it's just, it's a tool I've kind of wanted.
Said, morning, how?
We're gonna turn down that a little bit. Okay. It's just something I've wanted because it's just a little knife that you can fill with.
Cat underscore Ellie underscore
basically.
Said, welcome in at Loki underscore Lofison.
There we go. Now we've got it down. Sorry if it's too loud. It kind of just distracts my attention. But it basically is just a nice handle for what is essentially. Oh, see, that's the side I want out. Well, putting them in backwards when you ship it to me. That you can just put hacksaw blades into and use it for basically like keyholes and other things like that. Sorry, keep forgetting that the top down is way over here, which is not the best situation. I'll see if I can get that to at least show this here. For like keyholes and small holes and stuff like that where I can't get a frame saw through. Mostly because if I get to it, I want to make a Rabot book stand, and this is almost essential to have something kind of like that. So let's play with this real quick. Because I can't have you staring at my tools the entire time.
Loki underscore Lofison said, need me one of those brass-backed back saw. I do okay with a Japanese pole saw, but I'm looking to do more dovetails.
Well, Loki, on my Discord, I actually have a direct link over to buy that that specific dovetail saw. Oh, come on. I was having trouble with this little support today, so give me 2 seconds. To get it actually where you can see. There we go. Hopefully the works area. There we go. At least now you can see most of the work area and you're not just staring at my chisels. There we go.
And I'm in the Adiverse. Cat_LE_STK said, thanks for your unvolunteer support, I guess. Loki_Lofasone said, building a workbench in miniature.
Yes, we are. We are. We're building a miniature of my not Rebo, sorry. Hey, Craftsman, how you doing? My Nicholson. I've got the old plans here. But what I was saying, Loki, if you're on my Discord, I have a link to this specific. This is a just a PAX brassback gents 10-inch dovetail saw, gent style dovetail. I got it from Tay Tools. Like I said, I've got a link directly there. It's not an affiliate link. I should ask Tay Tools and a few others about affiliate links, with as much as I've linked out of these are the tools I use. These are the tools I recommend. But one day I might do that. So we're really just building a bench at this point, and I got to remember, how far apart did we make those legs? Basically 4 foot apart.
Loki_Lofasone said, thanks for your recent support on stream, BTW. It's made a huge difference.
Oh, you're welcome.
Chen C said, hello all.
So what we need to do then,
Cat_LE_STK
besides laugh at how much
SEL.
glue is on all of this,
Loki_Lofasone said, at Chance you too. Love having you over and advice is great.
we need measurement device. Right at 3.
Chen C said, Cat. Hi Loki.
Need you and the sharpening device. So we're gonna space out the legs. We're gonna just start getting this baby put together, basically. Space out the legs. Here we wanted what? No, come back, come back, come back. About like that, because it doesn't have to be exactly what I have. Like I said, this is all just a kind of a fun iteration of let's do something different. Okay, that gives me where the outside of those legs are. The outside of those legs. And we should cut the 45s on that eventually. But yeah, basically what I marked out is put our leg here, put our other leg here, get the boards in. Oh wait, like that.
Cat_LE_STK said, this is so cute.
Yes. I'm actually hoping to make like either a small stop motion or just a small animation of like a miniature workshop to be the opening of the the stream. So it's kind of one of those, like, it'd be interesting to do. So I think it'd be fun. Okay, so then we can do this.
OMG, yes, do that.
Which side is the gluiest? Because the gluiest side can be put on the inside. I love that that is my, that's... my qualification there. Which side is the gluiest? Which side had squeeze out?
Bottoms for bad dad.
Well, right now you're seeing the bottom. back up. Oh no, line it back up.
Number don't get banned.
Oh, 1 second. Orientation arrows. Which way do we want this to go together? I.e., which way is going to cost me less in frustrate? Ooh, shit.
BRB, I really need brown bean water.
That's all right. Everyone needs that. That's what I got over here with a little kick of, well, what do you know? It's like it was meant to be. Two. Not like you're gonna see that. Nobody saw that. I didn't just make up my mind. I didn't just accidentally mark the wrong thing and then all of a sudden it magically worked. Okay, like I said, I just want lines to know where I need to possibly glue. Orientation marks so I know which side goes where, where they come together at. So we got that. Now we just got to figure out which leg do we want on which side. Just from squeezing these together, this is good. Okay, so you're not going to see it here. So 3, 3, 4, 4. Ha 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 ha. All of this planning. Because there's going to be a small little 12-inch piece covering the tops of those as well. But I honestly should probably, well, I can glue it together and then sand it probably, but I should shoot these, I think. Shoot the ends. Okay, so we need to make our little 12-inch piece that goes across here, a header piece here. Okay, so how is the glue? It's getting there.
Yankee_Axe said, /.
Hey, Yankee, how you doing? Wait. We got 3, 3, so this is 1, 2. 1, 2. That way we might just glue the sides together here. We may just glue all of this together, but I need to cut the diagonals on these first. No, they're too big. That's fine. We'll find a way to do it. Do I have something sacrificial I can do this on? Do I have something I can mark a 45 with? Of course I do. Half an inch. Once again, just needs to be close. Oh, 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 oh. I'm sorry. Just now realizing that's the wrong side to be marking that on. That would have been dreadfully painful. If I'd cut that side. There we go. Okay. Give me a line to follow.
Cat underscore Ali underscore Stakay said, back.
Hey, cat.
Hi Yankee.
So Yankee, I don't know if you know what we're doing at the moment, but I'm making a miniature of my workbench with high hopes of eventually making a miniature workshop. Actually, just to give you guys an idea, I've been also casting bricks in my off time. Little scale bricks for like a little small brick wall. Okay, now we need some way to hold this and cut these little guys down because this no longer works. It only holds up to 8 inches apparently.
Chill Slime 741 said, empty chair, where he go? @_Ali_Stakay said, patiently waiting for Pau to support his back in his work. Other way round.
Sorry for being off camera. This while I'm doing this so you guys aren't staring into space. I will be back in just one quick minute. Support is back. Anyway, 1 second. I'm cutting a couple pieces of wood so we can have ourselves a rudimentary bench hook. So I will be back in like 5 seconds. Say hello. right, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Now, get you back up. Thank you. We have a bench hook, which means I could probably do a lot of things at this point, but at least the minimum, I can start cutting things. I can cut things even. This is going to be, oh, thank you. I have a miniature bench hook. Well, that made it worse. Okay. So, now, I'm going to have a lot less fuss and muss because this little guy, not all that good. But now, I can just be smart, notch this, and give myself something or oh, it must be cold. Must have been cold outside. That thing was loose. Something for the saw to bite into. But now I at least have my one of the tools I use the most, a bench hook. It's amazing how much a jig is the most used tool in your shop. Something to make things repeatable. Yes. Sorry for making you guys wait. Today's drink of choice, coffee and Irish cream. But at least now I have don't worry about the hissing sound. It just overboiled the double boiler. That's that. Now I see the error of my ways, but I can still at least support the cut and do it differently. Now, the mini bench is starting to look like a mini bench. Do 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 do. Now I feel like I can actually get shit done. Including clean the edges up on the cuts. Get everything basically lined up with itself. Get out of there. Yeah, there we go. Well, hello, Iron Chef. How are you? There we go. All right, so now I'm a terrible person. Okay, so but now
I'm good. What are we building?
We are building, let's see, a miniature version of my actual workbench right now. You know, it's cold outside. So let me get this out here. So my workbench basically looks like that. Didn't realize that was I should probably flip the camera. So we're basically just building a miniature version of it. Just to see if I can, in reality. So right now we've got leg assemblies, we've got aprons cut out, we've got the top.
Market for an actual bench.
Okay, so 1, 1. Market's kind of mean for benches right now, telling the truth.
What kind of bench do you have?
It is a Nicholson bench. I went mostly off of Christopher Schwartz's plans for the Nicholson bench.
_Ali_STK said, I seem to be back.
Hey, Kat. So here, let's do something for you. Here, Iron Chef.
Internet drama again.
Okay.
_Ron_chef said, all I can find are sugar. I'm not trying to spend thousands of dollars though.
That I'm usually working at on the saw bench and my vegetable chest. But that's where I'm usually working at. Okay,
That's
I'm just
nice.
kind of covering the screen as we walk through the house.
Standing Leather said, good morning, and Happy New Year.
Because I can at least make that camera mobile.
_Ali_STK said, TW.
Well, hopefully.
_Ron_chef said, you're kind of far from the mic.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I forgot, I have a stationary mic at this table.
HBY.
So yeah, what I just showed you was my my bench and my saw bench and the.
Standing Leather said,
Oh wow!
Big fat ugly bug-faced baby-eating O'Brien? Hi.
Well, thank you for the follow there, Iron. Normally I have a lav mic on because I'll be walking around in the shop, but right now I just have this little shotgun here because I thought it would be better. One Ron. Iron. It's Iron. All right. So.
_Ali_STK said, welcome in at _Ron_chef.
All right. So at this point.
Texan Space Agency said, woke in a blur this morning. Apparently I broke some glass last night.
Ooh. All right. So we need to clean up the ends a little.
Said, TSA knows how to party. Texan Space Agency said, yeah. Unpublished the VOD LMAO. Standing Leather said, you look like you were feeling your champagne TSA face with tears of joy. _Ron_chef said, do you do any carving?
Not typically.
Texan Space Agency said, did I at least act like a lady?
I do not typically do wood carvings, but if one of my mods would be so nice, you should link Way Cool Wood. He's
mostly TSA.
He carves a lot, and he streams his carving on Twitch. What I'm doing right now is just going, we are going to make this.
There was a lot of love.
This side really doesn't need it. Just this side.
Agency said, my rule of thumb is if I can't remember who I rated to, then the VOD gets unpublished.
That's actually a good good idea. Me.
Standing Leather said, you're a very loving guy with alcohol in your system.
little bit over, huh?
Cat underscore Ali underscore Stakay said, TSA is a very loving guy, period.
Yeah, TSA, yeah, Texas is good. He's a...
You should hear him talk about his wife and daughter. Standing Leather said, there were a few speeches for the new year, too. Texan Space Agency said, oh great. Speeches.
Okay.
Standing Leather said, it amplifies cat face with tears of joy, heavy black heart.
This one,
Cat underscore Ali underscore Stakay said, who doesn't love speeches?
this is such a small amount that I should do it this way. Like my saw is not going to stand on a piece of material that is less thick than the curve, so it's gonna be easier to do it that way and just pop it down. All right, so with that, I should have something that is within sandable tolerance of each other. Let's pop those real quick. I do have a mark on them, so we might as well do the same thing we did here. Just
Texan Space Agency said, well, that's embarrassing. Standing Leather said, there were also plans to come visit blow and kiss. Cat underscore Ali underscore Stakay said, oh ho.
oh, overflow of water again.
Standing Leather said, I'm going to hold you to it.
All right. So now, let's get rock-a-lockin'. This is actually a very big development for today. I completely forgot to build a
Texan Space Agency said,
build one of these in my off time that I wasn't streaming.
Can I make any commitment?
Okay, so now we want 1 to 1, 2 to 2s, and 3s and 4s to each other. So this is 1, this is 2, this is glue. Get you out of the way as well. You out of the way. You out of the way. So iron, TW and TSW, TSA. Jesus, I can't do anything. The idea is we're kind of building a miniature shop.
Standing Leather said, not fully, just talked about it.
So let's get dangerous. We need to, and for those who know me, it is liquid hide glue. It's quick to set and works like a dream. That may be way, 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 way too much, but meh. Guideline. There we go. And applying pressure, because we may have to fix a couple things. Okay, leg 2. Also probably way too much glue.
I tried to redeem a water hydrate and so did Steamy to help prevent a hangover, but you kept drinking champagne instead. TSA determined face with tears of joy. Texan Space Agency said, oh no.
Get this squeezed in. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. But here's the best part. Even though it's catawampy, we can get this fixed up. Like, heat fixes everything on this glue.
I'm not hungover. I just decided to sleep until 10 LOL.
That sounds like, sounds pretty accurate there. Oh, way too much. But we can blob and blob. Also, this glue is a good gap filler. We got one GIMP leg, and I think I know what to do to fix it. This one's sticking up a little bit, which means we just have a gap.
Cat underscore Ali underscore Stakay said, if you can get up at 10 after a party, you didn't party hard enough.
Oh, Cat's calling him out.
I just assume you meant M, not PM.
You know what? We can sand it flat. Okay. You see? The bench is coming together, guys. Kind of. Where you at? There you go.
Standing Leather said, I think he had plenty cat. He was swaying when he was just standing there.
Okay, and you'll see me routinely do this as well.
Oh Lord.
I'll scrape off the glue and throw it right back in the pot. Any squeeze out can be reused.
Underscore Stakay said, I have to say, pal, I find it insanely cute that you are doing this.
Well, thank you. Okay,
Texan Space Agency said,
thank you,
I
Cat.
guess I can't run for Congress now.
What are you talking about?
God forbid I got drunk on my back porch and told my friends I love them.
I mean, I've always made the joke that if I ever run for president, I can't wait to see the smear campaign.
You were blessing us all to TSA. It was funny and sweet. Mechaform Zaid, Happy New Year.
Hey, Mechaform.
HNY. Standing Leather said, hi Mecha.
Oh yeah, and congrats, Mecha. What was it, a level 6 hype train or something like that?
Mechaform Zaid, sorry I'm late.
Oh, don't worry about it, Mecha.
Park.
Everyone's hungover today. It is the way of the world. I mean, like I said, today's coffee has Bailey's in it.
So much hype. Awesome community. Standing Leather said, ha ha ha.
Yeah. I mean, like, seriously, congrats on the hype train.
Cat underscore
I still have not had one.
I just hope everything goes back to normal in 1 or 2 days.
Normal? You mean I need to be back out on my bench on Wednesday? Is that what you're saying, Kat? Everything got to go back to normal? I can't be building miniatures anymore? Is that what you're saying? So right now what I'm doing is taking advantage of the hide glue and
Life
just
in Pain said, that looks so cool.
chiseling off the excess. And even then, I don't even really worry about it.
Underscore Stakay said, no, I mean after all these Christmas and New Year things.
Gotcha. I'm waiting to see what the announced theme for the Craftsman's Guild Challenge is going to be.
Piecework. Life in Pain said, cat.
Okay, we got some
It
spill out
bookends.
over here. But as I said before,
Underscore Stakay said, is it decided yet?
I think they're supposed to be revealing it today.
Standing Leather said, well, bookends won.
Oh.
I was not expecting that.
Oh, it did?
I thought
Bookends
it was going
won?
to be games or cardboard.
I thought it was going to be games for sure. Okay. We may have to fix that. Like I said, we can...
Forms 8. I'm torn on the topic. Want to be able to participate in this challenge.
So we may be a smart boy and leave this alone for right now so that I can just go swoop, shoot, shoot.
Decided while my internet was down. Exactly my luck.
Yeah, I think we're gonna let this baby
have to come up with some ideas now.
fully cure, and then I'm gonna take it to some sandpaper and just flatten it.
Underscore Stakay said, I guess I have to buy some books now.
Yeah.
Standing Leather said, I wasn't prepared for that category to win.
So my question is, I know bookends, what bookends are, but what is it called? Slime, if you can hear me, the thing that we've been watching, the little like insert books.
Said, I got that one.
Can't think of what they're called. The little dioramas that are about book shaped that you stick in between books. That's what I'm thinking about doing. If it's bookends, I'm thinking about breaking the rules and doing that.
They call me the two-timer.
No,
Ron underscore chef said, would it be okay with you if I posted some pics of some stuff I've carved in your Discord?
Go ahead. There's like a little woodworking or your projects thing, man. Go ahead. That is exactly what that's for. Okay, so this guy needs to be re-glued. This is the problem child. Actually, you just really do need a little dabbing of glue in there. I don't know if I can get that in there. Oh no! Do not close on me, pot. I may never get you open again.
Okay, just wanted to check.
But
I've gotten yelled at before.
Oh, there's no carvings of pretty ladies, is it?
Cat underscore
You know, terms of service and all.
Said, bookends was wanted a few times.
Yeah, I've been a big advocate of bookends just because I can.
Confetti everywhere. Cat underscore Ali underscore Stakay said, but there was always something better to vote for.
Yep.
Mechaforms 8.
Okay, there we go.
Great. I'm looking forward to this challenge even if I can't get it done on time.
All right, there. Okay. I just need to put a little bit better gluing on this joint.
Ali underscore Stakay said, as always, I've no idea what to make.
I mean,
Except it has to be bookends.
that's the whole thing. I don't know if slime's up there. I can't think of what they're called. They're like these little miniature, like book-shaped dioramas you put in between books. That's what I want to do, and just say to hell with it. Book nooks. They're called book nooks. There we go. I kind of want to do that just because then I'm like, technically it's not a bookend, it's a book in between. Or maybe I'll do bookend, and a book nook in the middle, because then it's a set.
Forms 8. I've seen those miniatures. Totally awesome. You could make a pair that go on the ends.
Yeah, I mean, I could even do that if I really wanted to. I could make them look like books, like on the sides.
Happy New Year at Mecha Form.
So it's kind of one of those things where I was like, I could figure it out. I was kind of hoping board games because then I could break out my cribbage skills again.
Standing Leather said, I do feel like metal workers have an advantage on the weight to hold up books on this one.
Nah,
Mechaforms 8. Hello,
dovetails.
Nail. Happy
Dovetails
New
and
Year
mortise
to
and
you,
tenon.
Ledge.
Dovetails will do it. I would just dovetail a small piece of wood.
All entries must be able to sit on a shelf and successfully keep books from falling over.
I can do that.
Doesn't say where they have to go.
Haha. I like you, Cat. Thank you for telling me. So I may have a bookend, and a book in between.
Multimedia.
Also, there we go. Letting this gel up for a bit.
Define shelf.
What if it's a bookshelf with bookends that are integrated?
If you need more rule bending, 10 to Owen.
All right, there we go. I think this is gelled up sufficiently. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. I just need to basically flatten the top a little bit, flatten the feet so it sits, flatten the teeth, flatten the top, then do this, and then put in the foot. Well, that's what we need to do. We need to make the we need to make the stiffeners up here, the 2 foot wide boards.
Define book.
Can it be a C-scroll? Does it have to be a bound book? Get off my finger.
Standing Leather said, Book of Matches.
Oh, it's in the name.
A brick in leather. TW.
How about a book safe? Okay, this stuff is gumming up good. There. That way it doesn't... The reason why I wait till it's gummy is so it doesn't stick to your hands and become impossible to drop back into the glue pot. So we got at least one more thing I can do, because I'm not going to sand it until the glue is fully cured. Yes, it has gripped itself and everything, but it's... You still want to wait a few hours for this stuff to fully set.
Everybody's stream title is just sitting here thinking about bookends.
Nope, that's not going to be my title. Oh, I know what I should do. I should build a miniature one side of the shop and a miniature other side of the shop and a miniature in between. No. A miniature in between the shop. Like this right here, I'm not worried.
Is build a miniature bookshelf.
Oh, that would be hilarious with miniature books and bookends.
You know where I'm going with this.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm gonna shave as much of this glue off as I can so I don't have to worry too much about how bad it's going to be when I try to dip this in linseed oil. You're going to laugh because I'm probably just going to get a jar of linseed oil and go bloop when this is getting finished. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and see if I can get this off. That is a pretty thick blob. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. So now, yeah, let's make, we've at least got these guys going that he can sit right there. We can make it look like we actually have a bench, but what we really need is to make these little foot-long pieces, or foot-wide pieces. So we're going to do that. Okay. Keep that that side to me. Oh, and Iron Chef, I'm probably not going to see your pictures until after the stream, just so you know, because right now we are focused. But
Standing Leather said, I think I might use lead shot for my weight issues matchup.
nobody said it couldn't be a carcinogenic material. Okay, I am very happy that I made my little, my miniature
Megaforms 8. Completed uranium is heavier.
because this is going to improve me. Like, anyone who saw me trying to use this little miniature miter box knows how much I struggled. Okay, just get another one about this big.
Texan Space Agency said, another one bites the dust.
Okay, how am I going to do this? Come on. This is the only thing that I have trouble with, is once it's miniature size, you're like, well, okay, there we go. 1, 2. You are scrap. You are not. You are. Come on. Come on, Senor Glue. Let's do that so I don't have to pick glue off of my saw. This is why I like hide glue. Did I even really put pressure on it? No. We'll give it a couple seconds to set up, and we'll cut the other one, and then we'll put these boards in place. And we'll have the undercarriage completely built and just needing to be fine-tuned. Like I said, I want to...
More issues on the roof.
Oh. Okay, and before we glue that on, this is gelling. And so we can now do this. Well, we got wax here, so if it tries to glue, it tries to glue. Get as much of this gelled up stuff off of here as possible. Sorry if I... Oh, we got it over here. And yes, I'm not cleaning up the glue amazingly well. Like I said, I kind of want it to look slapdash because, hell, my bench looks slapdash. The other thing is hide glue is pretty finish transparent, so the fact that I have a little bit of hide glue on the outside doesn't mean much, especially if I'm going to sand this a little bit before I finish it. Plus, once you get to a certain point on its gelling, you can just do this and watch it all just kind of peel right off.
I think I'm going to make cardboard bookends about my hometown.
You do that. Oh, okay. I was about to say, could you make them out of cardboard and metal? All right, so now, test fit. Yeah, it'll fit. Okay. Will it fit better this way, though? Fits better this way. Okay, cool. We are going to...
Cat_Ali
Looks better this way.
said, in the shape of a chess figure.
Okay, now that we got that done, in a shape of a wow. Let us break the rules. Incorporate as many of the themes as possible. Your selection does not prohibit me. Okay. In my child. Does anyone have massively small clamps? Okay, there we go. Just until the glue's holding. We may need a little bit in there. By a little bit, I mean, holy hell, that's way too much. But who cares? This is what I mean by too much. Let's see if I can get you a good shot of... Yeah. Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't want to take any solace in that. But there is glue. It is holding. We now have that little end there. And I'll let it gel up a little bit while we figure out this end. We need one more piece of wood. How are you, anyways? Probably too small? Yeah. Here's the thing. I could use the miter box for cutting this one. Will I? No. Not now that I've got... Okay. Let you just set up, and then we will take the excess glue off. Most likely I will do the sanding and dressing off camera.
Mechaforms 8. That's the spirit.
Very true. That is the spirit, Mecha. It's called malicious compliance. Very happy now that I have my model size bench hook, because this made cutting this stuff infinitely faster. Because anyone else who saw me do that, it took like 10 minutes for me to cut, because this thing just wouldn't stay still because it wasn't hooked on a bench or anything. You know, I'm just so used to it being steady. I just locked completely. Okay, now we got you. I hear you, Glue. Don't worry. We'll be using you again. Okay. And I can work like I usually do. Just made a... Okay. However you did that. So I can work like I usually do, like, you know, define the line that I'm cutting on, use a saw, guide with fingertip, and done. You know, instead of fighting to hold the dang thing centered. Okay, before we get to that, this should be gelled enough. Let's get that giant cavalcade of goo out of here. And while I'm building this like little miniature shop, I do have a question for you guys. I have a bunch of like little pewter miniature tools that I will need to paint at some point. Do you guys want to see me painting miniature hand tools for the miniature shop? Or should I do that off a screen? You know, this is quickly turning into a D&D stream. Now that I think about it, you know, like I got hand tools, or, you know, like I've got little pewter miniatures I need to paint. I'm building essentially a scene or a Did the stream like stop for a second? Because I just got a notification that OBS reconnected.
Cat_le_sticky said, yes.
Jesus. Okay. How much did you guys miss?
A short moment.
Okay. Okay. It's like, how much did you guys miss? That is not something I want to see. And okay. But yeah, so we've got that end in. We're going to be gluing this end together and then getting that end in. We're going to do it the easy way. Put both ends together. Pull this out of the sticky gooey mess. Go blub 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 blub. Okay. And then the rub joint. Rub 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 rub. This is kind of a weirdly I'm weirdly enjoying this. You know, like soon I'm gonna have myself a little miniature Nicholson. So I guess the part you guys probably missed was me asking, since I'm building this little miniature workshop, I have miniature pewter tools to 1/12 scale that need to be painted. Should I start painting that? Like, would you mind if I painted it on stream? Should I paint that off stream? I think the thing I want to do most, though, is like build this little miniature timber frame workshop. And yes, I mean timber frame, not stick and post. Not a stick build shop. Like old German timber framing or English timber framing. The kind of framing that was around before dimensioned lumber. Okay. You off. Dry fit, which way you fit best. This way or this way. Actually, both ways are pretty damn good, so the F if I care. The thing I need to do, though, is get a good amount of this off because this is the good face. So let's pull some sticky gooey goo off. There we go. The seam is now clean. More glue for the glue gods. And we're going to make it easy this time. Come on. You can tell I've been cooking this stuff a little too long because it's gluing itself to the pot. Glue that. Glue that. Glue that. Glue that. And get it on in there. It's glue up. It's glue up time. But this is also, like I said, why I like hide glue. Okay, that should be long enough. Now it can glue itself. And I'm going to go back to cleaning this side. Okay, where's me? A smaller chisel. Actually, I wonder if it's still if it's still at that tacky phase where I can just rub it off with my finger. Like right at that phase where it doesn't stick to my finger and I can remove it with just sufficient friction.
Mechaforms 8. So how big will the architectural model of the entire shop be when you are done?
I think it's going to be about 12 inches by 16 inches. Because this is not the actual shop that I'm building. I'm building like what I would love to build if I had time, space, money, and land. So a little 12 by 16 shop.
It's the shop you'd like to have.
Yes. Okay. Believe it or not, I don't know if we can go any further. We're really at the point of letting glue dry. I guess I could make the lower shelf. I didn't think about that. I could make the shelf. Yeah. And just get that glued into place, because that just rests on these guys. Holy hell. dang. It is kind of close enough for government pay, but it's one of those where I'm definitely going to want to rip down. Hey, I've got this now. It's like, how am I going to do that? Well, duh. Okay, so what we need to do is cut 3 boards, mesh length. Yeah, let's give me something more to do while we're waiting for glue to dry. Sufficiently enough that I can then sand the top and the feet flush so that it sits like a normal bench. Okay, we need...
To start saving up small strips of maple, walnut, and cherry to stock the mini lumber rack.
I have offcuts. I have offcuts to do that, and I was thinking about doing something like that as well. But I'm thinking about like what little bit I have of poplar. I was going to be using that as the beams just because I've got a bunch of like pretty straight poplar I can just mill. So yeah, we're going to make the lower rack while we're doing this. Might as well cut it up and get it ready, because then we're basically done, except for like the vise, but I don't know if I'm putting the vise on this, to tell you the truth.
Is this the correct scale to match the mini Lee Valley tools?
No, not even in the least. The mini Lee Valley tools are 1:3. You would not be able to make functioning 112 tools. They are a 1:3 scale, so they're like this big. Like their shooting board is probably as big as this bench. So like a 1:3. Think about it. If you wanted to make an actual miniature, it's going to be 1/3 the size of your actual house. So he's big. Okay. Okay, that's 1. Is 2. I didn't think about this, but I think 3 boards is going to be exactly one of these boards, if I remember correctly.
Laughs evilly.
Damn. Well, it would have been. But not that big of a deal. That's still a big enough piece of wood to use for something. Come on. Okay, your scrap. You guys are good. 1 more. There we go. We'll glue this up and get it ready to be cut to size. Well, I don't know if we need to get it ready to be cut to size. We can just figure that out and then glue it up. Right? Right. Okay, those are those 3. Because I really don't want to... Okay, so... We'll cut...
_Lee_Stakay said, evilly is a word.
Yes, yes it is. Okay, so we get the 2 in here. Boop, boop. Eh. Holy hell. Not a lot of room. And then, not exactly sure how I'm going to do this to mark it. Okay, we're going to do that. Do that.
Megaform.
No.
It's a perfectly cromulent word.
I think what we're going to do is glue it together, and then that way I've got at least something to reference off of when I'm cutting it. Yeah, we're just gonna glue these together now, because otherwise I don't have enough gripping space or any. Come on. Gonna get these glued together, all three of them, and I think that's what the next stream is going to be, is putting the tops on. Oh, it is like fine-tuning it and putting it together. I think that'll be the next stream, fine-tuning it and putting it together. Okay, now we do this. Come on. If you ever want to know how to clean out this, how I get that pot so clean, set it in the fridge or something. Set it in something cold, and eventually the glue literally, and I'm not joking, the glue will literally separate from the pot because it's aluminum. Because they have so different thermal coefficient of expansion, it will just, the glue will set and shrink off the pot, and it'll just crack off, and you can just, and it'll be completely clean. In case free falls here, because I know free fall has the bucket, just like I do. Okay. So this is the bottom bench, but like I said, until the glue cures, I'm not going to cut it to size. But that also stops us right around 11:30, which is, I mean, it's a little early, but I really don't have anything I can do except wait for glue to fully cure, and you guys don't want to be here for like 6 hours, because I'm not gonna fine tune this until the glue is at full strength, until I have no fear of the glue just literally shearing itself back off. So now we remove glue. But I think, yeah, next stream we will have a mini workbench completely built. Except for like little things like dog holes and stuff like that. But if I get a pin vise, there'll be dog holes in it. because there will be no reason for it to not have dog holes. It's a Nicholson. Gotta have dog holes. Okay, peeling off the glue excess. Peeling it off. Okay, this stuff is a little, it's not gummy enough. Well, nope, yeah, it's gummy enough to just peel with hand and it doesn't stick. Good. Can't do this with PVA. Can't just peel, like wait, you know, a minute or two and then just peel the excess cleanly off. Good, it reconnected. Sorry about that, guys. I'm guessing the internet is telling me it's time to stop regardless. Okay, but so next stream we will clean up everything and get all three pieces put together. And we will have ourselves a mini workbench. Yep, some of this is definitely getting to full strength. There we go. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. So let's literally find someone to raid out to before I crash again. All right, looks like Craftsman's going. We should raid out to Oh, can we raid out to Craftsman? Let's find out. Yeah, it keeps dropping, so we're gonna go ahead and let it go, Mecha.